I am about to go on a makeup run from yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday, August the 2nd, and I was supposed to do about 15 miles, and I didn't. I did about half of that because it was my anniversary the day before with my wife, our 8th wedding anniversary, and we stayed out late. We had a babysitter for the night. We had a kids-free Saturday night, so we stayed out late. And so I just chose to sleep in yesterday morning and not run as many miles. But sometimes you have to choose your own life, your personal life, over your training. But I like to hold to my training at the same time. So I always know there's a consequence, and I chose to make those miles up today. Today's Monday. It was supposed to be my rest day today, but it's makeup miles today. I am at the Greenway, where the race I'm training for is supposed to be. I'm at Ditto Landing, which is kind of like a marina, like a public marina, and this is kind of like a central point for all of the greenways that are connected. The Aldridge Creek Greenway, the Tennessee River Greenway, I believe, was just finished here in Huntsville. I believe it's about 20 miles of trails. I do have some brand new shoes. My wife got me a gift card to the shoe store, and so I got the Asics Nova Blast 5. Supposed to be a good just daily trainer, very solid, little poppy. It's not like the New Balance where it's, like max cushion. It's more like a daily trainer, so meant for that 7 to 8 miles kind of run, not the 20-mile run. But I'm gonna try them out. I've heard good things about them. I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna go on the Aldridge Creek or the Tennessee Valley or Tennessee River Greenway. I've never done the Tennessee River Greenway. I believe I have a map. I'll probably throw it up on the screen. I'm gonna run towards that way because there's a restroom and also a vending machine. Maybe I can get some cold Gatorade in my water bottle today. But that's the plan for today. Do some makeup miles, about 8. I'm gonna do 4 miles out, 4 miles back. All right, getting started on this greenway. If y'all see, this is the Tennessee River behind me, and then this is what I'm gonna be running on. Feeling good. Got some lemon lime Gatorade mixed with some fruit punch Powerade I bought at the store here at the trailhead. And is that it? I honestly don't know which direction I'm supposed to go. Is the trailhead this way? There's no sign saying it goes that way, but that's a gravel path, and there's a road. This road has to be closed. All right, I have turned around and headed to the more well-known paved part of this greenway. Got a little sketched out going that way. My review on this half lemon lime Gatorade, half fruit punch Powerade is, give it 3 stars. It's not that bad. I guess if you mix anything with fruit punch, it's still gonna taste like fruit punch, I guess that's the moral of the story. But all right, forgot to start my watch there. But about a mile into this run and already off to a rough start. All right, this isn't good. There are a couple of known alligators in Huntsville, one out in Madison, just outside of Huntsville. And then there have been some sightings here at Ditto Landing. Totally forgot about it until I ran up on this sign. Beware of alligators. So I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna be watching my footsteps. All right, fun fact. This was a usable railroad track up until about 1.5 years ago when this bridge collapsed and a train derailed. Doesn't work anymore. Still cool though. I wonder how old it was. All right, so far my 5-mile shoe review of the Asics Nova Blast 5s are pretty solid. I had them a little loose at first, tied them tighter, happy with that. I currently only run in 2 other pairs of shoes. That's the New Balance 1080 version 13s. And those are like max cushion recovery day shoes, even like long run shoes, easy mile long run. And then I run the Nike Zoom Fly 6s, which are like a pickup, the pace, kind of like speed day shoe. So it's nice to have a shoe that's kind of like the in-between on that, kind of like everyday miles. The everyday trainer is what they're supposed to be. Price point is also pretty good. All right, as I finish up this run, kind of wanted to let y'all know where I was at in training. I think I'm about 5-6 weeks out from my race, 5 weeks out from my race. You know, we're coming into the most important part of marathon training, which is the last couple weeks. Something we're gonna hit our really long runs, some of our key speed workouts, but I originally set out on this series, Boston or Bust, and that's the name of the race, not my goal. But Boston or Bust, I was going to try to go for something like a 3:30, break 3:30 in the marathon. It's just where I'm at and some of the tests I've done at race pace. In order to do 3:30, I would need to do an 8-minute mile. 8 to 8-10 minute mile for the marathon. And where I'm at is I'm probably going to do closer to a sub 9, like a 9 or a just below 9-minute mile, like 8:50, maybe 8:45 with the race day adrenaline going, which would equal like a 3:55 marathon, which is not my goal, but the reality of the situation is I'm going to be 42 on race day. I'm a father of 2, I'm a husband, I have a full-time job, and the goal was never really a time goal. Time goals are so subjective to where you're at. But the real goal was go try to run a good marathon. And so that's my real goal. So I'm going to do that. And then, you know, use compounding fitness to maybe get to that point of running a 3:30 one day, maybe even on my next training block, maybe in the spring. My wife's going to run a marathon in October, and then she's going to start training for a 100-miler, which is awesome. She's done one before. I've done one before. So we both have that 100-mile belt buckle. She, you know, really identifies with being an ultra runner more than a road runner. Me, currently, I feel like I'm more of a road runner. A lot of similarities there, but I don't know if I'll ever do another 100-miler or another Ironman. But I'm really into marathon training. I think it's more, for me personally, I think it's more sustainable over a longer period of time. So that's where I'm at with my training. Thank you all for joining me on this on these makeup miles today. And even though my videos have gotten a little bit fewer throughout this series, I still plan on sticking with it till the end to get you to race day. I love doing the YouTube thing. It's for sure like a fun hobby for me, both the long form videos like this and the short form videos, the reels and whatnot, and like my daily running challenges. But so I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.